Alright guys, William here. I'm just going to do a quick one-shot take on the Triple Force Friday haul that I managed to pull in today. I don't go crazy with collectibles. I don't have a ton of money I can throw around, but I do try to pick up some of the figures that really interest me. And of course there were some things I would have liked to pick up today, but I had to make some choices. I already covered the Hot Wheels Starships. I managed to get the AT-ST Raider from the Mandalorian and also the Resistance A-Wing from the Rise of Skywalker. I picked those up yesterday. Today, I actually managed to pick up some pretty cool figures. Now, from the vintage collection, I managed to get the Sith Jet Trooper and Rey from the Rise of Skywalker. They're good-looking figures. I actually think the face on Rey is a little wonky, but for a 3.75 figure, it's pretty well made. And I've heard some people have been having trouble finding the Sith Jet Trooper. I'm just fortunate enough that I managed to find one. I'm not really sure how rare they are, but I have gone online and seen on Amazon that they already are going for $20 to $30. So I'm wondering if maybe they aren't as available as much as people would like. Of course, the big thing that I'm really excited about are the Black Series figures that I managed to get today. Now, when I went to Target, I managed to get both the Sith Trooper, a figure that has been available in some ways since San Diego Comic-Con during the summer, but now it's available to everyone, and he looks really great. I can't wait to see him in the film. If I had to make an educated guess right now, I'm going to assume that the Sith Trooper and also the Sith Jet Trooper have something to do with Palpatine. Maybe some kind of elite force from Palpatine, or maybe it's just Kylo Ren's special forces. It's just interesting that they've taken on the name Sith, which, you know, the Sith have been mentioned a little bit in the sequel trilogy, but it's been downplayed because supposedly Anakin Skywalker took care of the Sith when he sacrificed himself in Episode 6. But, you know, we know Palpatine's back, so obviously he's not completely dead, and obviously the Sith legacy in some respects lives on in the new film. And next up, and it's going to be the one that I'm actually going to open today, and that's going to be the Mandalorian. I'll actually open him up real quick. I try to be delicate with these boxes because I want to be able to put them back in the boxes to display. Now that I'm holding this figure is really, really cool. There's a lot of different points of articulation. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. At least 10 points of articulation. A lot of detail. From what I understand, the carbonized version of this figure, you know, has that kind of metallic sheen. And from what I also know from the series itself is the Mandalorian himself is going to kind of upgrade his armor throughout the show. So this is sort of representative of the sort of the Mandalorian that we meet, I think, right when the show begins. But as time goes on, he might get some better armor, so we'll see. Any excuse to make another figure and make more money, I suppose. But that's okay, because we love it. He does come with a couple of weapons. Kind of gives you like a High Noon vibe, the way he's kind of holding the blaster sort of at his hip, like that. Like something from a Clint Eastwood movie, which I think is what they're going for with the show. Sort of the Wild West version of Star Wars. So there's the Mandalorian. Now he's going to be the figure that I'll sort of probably keep out in display for now. I don't know, just there's so many different details on there, so many different colors, and I think just a really fun, really great figure, and I can't wait to see him in the show. Last but not least, here's the kind of prize that I managed to snag today. I went from Target straight to GameStop, and I managed to get the last Second Sister Inquisitor, the Carbonized edition, which is that kind of metallic sheen. It cost a little bit more. It was about $6 or $7 more. I wanted to get at least either one first edition figure or one carbonized figure today, and I was really glad that I managed to find her because she's a character that I'm really looking forward to seeing. I love the Inquisitors from the show Rebels. If you haven't seen Rebels, I suggest you check it out. It's one of my favorite things about Star Wars is the show Rebels. And the Inquisitors were really cool in that show, and seeing another new Inquisitor, the Second Sister, someone we've only really heard about and maybe briefly seen in the comics, seeing her kind of be the main villain of this new game, Jedi Fallen Order, is really cool. It's nice to see some other lightsaber-wielding characters besides Darth Vader during the Dark Times era, or the era between episodes 3 and 4. I hope this paves the way for more Inquisitors, like the Grand Inquisitor and the Seventh Sister and all that kind of stuff, maybe make their way into the Black Series. Okay, so that's my Force Friday haul. It was actually my birthday a few days ago, so this was kind of like a late birthday present to me. I'm glad I was able to get out there and get some good stuff. If you watch this video and if you like it, you can comment below. You know, tell me what you managed to get. I've seen a lot of people manage to get a lot of the first edition figures in those white boxes, which looks fantastic, and I'm very jealous. And I'm sure they're already $40 or $50 or $60 even on Amazon and eBay. But you know, I'm glad I got what I got, and I'm not complaining. I got some really cool figures, and I hope you enjoyed my video. And again, may the Force be with you, and we'll see you next time.